really big into that because like growing up in China, it's like Jordan is a thing. Like I grew up like collecting Jordans. People like in America, it's like a black people thing, but in China, like it's like everybody loves it. Like as a kid, like in high school, everybody has to wear the freshest shoes. So I really like shoes. My name is Judy, and I also go by Jujusofly on all my social media and YouTube. I'm born and raised in Beijing, China, and I came here to Columbus, Ohio about 3.5 years ago. I've always been a consumer of the entertainment industry. So growing up, I personally really enjoy music, video, YouTube, films, and all that kind of stuff, dance, all that kind of stuff. But as I grow up, I start realizing that the entertainment industry is not just entertainment industry. Media and creative content have impact on people, and it changes the way we view things. It creates stereotypes. It creates lots of social issues actually come from lots of the image are created by media and through media. So I realized that there's power into it, and that fascinated me more. So I really want to like study it and being the one who's controlling, not like controlling in the sense, but like being the one who's producing those content. So I'll be able to voice my voice, and and then I just realized that the media is very impactful things. So I want to be able to like use my voice and talk to people about my experience. So I started doing it. I actually started like this winters. I started my own YouTube channel, and I just start putting out content that interests me. Like today, I just dropped my videos talking about. I asked my friends to take a Chinese culture test to see how much I know about my cultures, and it was really interesting. I tried to make it funny, and I hope educational as well. And I also did like content like just discussion based stuff and talking like just I want to open a platform for people to see this world through my eyes. Like what it's like to be immigrants, what it's like to be international students, what's it like to be in a culture that is very different but also very similar from the American cultures, and what is American culture looks like for me. So I decided to major in film studies and start doing videos about a year ago, and I realized Columbus is a pretty small city, but there's definitely lots of talented people here, and it's in a sense I'm not gonna say easier, but there's lots of ways to get connected with lots of different artists and creators. So I appreciate it a lot, like being able to connect with other creators. But eventually, I feel like my vision is to like move to LA or New York and start doing my stuff there as well. I feel like the biggest difficulty for me to start being, the biggest difficulty of being a creator is like to start, doing things, because the way I was brought up is, a traditional Chinese household. They want me to be, they have a certain standard of what's successful, and they worry about like if you choose to become an artist or you want to do creative things, it's harder to be get wealth and be acknowledged by the society and lots of the other stuff. So I would say the difficult part of being a creator is like getting that support from my family and really like being confident about who I am and having this belief in myself to start doing it. And that's why it takes me quite a time, even though I have always been interested in videos, in creative thing. But I didn't really start until like maybe like 6 months ago. I started doing videos. Before that, I did events. I was constantly like interact with different artists, but I didn't believe in myself enough to do it. So for me, I would say the difficult part is really to like know who you are and believe in yourself that you're capable of doing lots of things. And also, I guess, it's coming from a different culture is definitely harder to like adapt and into a different environment. But that's the thing I like about it. I like to challenge myself to try different things. I like to like know different people. I like listening to people's story, and I feel like it's a process of like self growth as well. So I feel like I grow a lot as a person and as a creator after I started doing so. There's lots of things I didn't think I'm able to do. I'm started doing it, and it feels good, and it really made me see like the possibility of like the possibility in everything, you know. So yeah. aka ADF. It's an initiative my friend started, and I joined the group about half a year ago. And ADF we want to create a music festivals and experience, not a music, sorry. We want to create a festival to collaborate with different form of art, to challenge people to get out of their comfort zone, to try different genres. We kind of, it's something I personally experience as well. I feel like sometimes music become a label, like a certain group of people like certain music, or our music just limited to be music, and art, painting just limited to being painting. And ADF really want to bring people together and challenge people to enjoy something that they didn't think they would enjoy, and to learn about, like collaborate with different artists, different form of art. And we also want to like focus on lots of the issues that lots of the commercial festival didn't really focus on, like sustainability and giving back to the community, supporting small business. These are the things that we really want to focus on. We also want to like create a platform for the marginalized group among like artists and creators. We want to give a voice for people who didn't really get a chance to speak on the major stage. So yeah, and actually. And we started with a vision, and then we started doing small events like parties and like collaborative events with within Columbus community. We did an event in LA last winter, and we actually did it in a tattoo store, and we have artists performing. We have a DJ play like EDM music, and there's rap music, and there's tattoos. So we're really trying to like combine different form of art, and how to see how people react to it, and to let them know that art, no matter what form of art, is just a creative expression. A different music festival. Since I joined the ADF, a different festival, I started filming for the events as well. So it gave me lots of opportunity to like get to know the performance, and get to know like the information, like you know how to curate events and the step of curating events. We actually face lots of obstacles when we actually start doing ADF events. There's times that we talk to venues and they agree on a certain day, and then they bail out like literally 24 hours beforehand, and we already have like 300 people registered for that party. And it was very frustrating at first, but I realized that this is something I'm really passionate about. So when I was actually doing it after the negotiations and looking for new venues, I don't really feel tired at all. I feel energetic. I feel like we just need to get this done. So that's actually the point I realized that being a creator is something that I really want to do. And I don't really want to limit my identity as a YouTuber or a blogger or like filmmaker or even like fashion and stuff. I don't want to limit myself to that. I consider myself creators, so I want to create things. All of that is something I'm passionate about.